This is a 31st episode, and we got some really interesting news coming out today that I definitely want to talk about. Before I get into that, though, the point of Conspiracy Fact Daily is to talk about conspiracy facts, not about conspiracy theories. If I talk about a conspiracy theory, I will make it very clear that I'm theorizing, I don't have facts. But this is really about creating a different language around the truth movement and around alternative media. We've got to get away from the word conspiracy theory, and we've got to start talking conspiracy facts. And I present it in a very non-sensational, straightforward manner to just get to the truth. And that's what this is about, because truth has no agenda. So, that being said, if you go to my blog, conspiracyfactdaily.blogspot.com, I've got an article on there that you're not going to find in the mainstream media, and it's tough to find alternative media. But if you remember, if you heard a previous broadcast, I was really picking on the Iranians because I felt like, I mostly pick on the United States and the Israel Zionist movement. But I was picking on the Iranians last time, but I'm going to pick on Israel again. There's an article that shows and documents how the Palestinians are being treated in the Gaza Strip, and it's kind of disgusting, really. And this is information that needs to go out. Yes, the Iranians and their leadership, probably not the greatest people in the world, but here we are again. Look at how Palestinians are being treated in the Gaza Strip. I'm not saying that they're saints, but you certainly don't hear this on Fox News or CNN. So please check out that story. It's really important. It's really important that people understand that that's not like Muslim propaganda. It's truth. So check that out. Now, some big news coming out in the Ron Paul campaign today. We've got proof. See, when you talk about conspiracy, the first word that comes to everybody's mind when you say the word conspiracy is theory. Theory, not truth, not fact. Theory. So there's a conspiracy theory that Ron Paul is being shafted in this election and that there's conspiracy against him to steal the election. But there's no proof. Well, we've got video. This isn't like, Adam Weishaupt and the Illuminati sitting around a table in the 1800s plotting to take over the world. We don't have a video of that. But we have a video of GOP officials discussing how they are not going to let Ron Paul take over the election. Now, that's fine. You can strategize. You can compete. That's what the primary is all about. But what they're trying to do, it documents in this video, and you can check it out if you haven't at my blog. But this video documents that there's a conspiracy to change the rules, to break the rules. The idea is that, Ron Paul is so intelligent and smart, he has learned how to use his influence and his zealous base to steal the election, in a sense. To steal the election using the Robert rules and using the rules of the caucuses. And in the video, it states that we can't let this happen. We've got to do what we have to do to prevent this from happening. We've got to break the rules. It's a noble sin, essentially. We have to break the rules, or the most horrible thing in the world is going to happen. Ron Paul is going to win a caucus. So we have it on video. So we have proof. This is not a theory. It is a fact that people are trying to steal the election. And that's when you're having these conversations with these goofballs who are voting or planning to vote for a guy like Romney or Santorum or Gingrich, and they're against the liberal media. Well, if they're really against the liberal media, they should vote for Ron Paul, because the liberal media disgusts Ron Paul, and he is the biggest enemy of the liberal media. He is the one that threatens the liberal media, not Santorum or Romney. They love those guys. So I had a very eye-opening moment today in regards to Ron Paul and his efforts. I was talking to a Ron Paul supporter, a person that will vote for Ron Paul. And he told me what the delegate count was, and well, he said that it looked like Paul only had like 60 votes, 60 delegates, or 40 delegates, something like that, because he was going off what the media is telling him. If you go to Google right now, if you go to MSN, I forget what it says, but Ron Paul has like 40 delegates. He did not know about the caucus situation and the delegate strategy. This is a Ron Paul supporter. So make sure we are telling people that Ron Paul has a majority of delegates in Missouri, in Iowa, in Maine, probably in Nevada. We're getting delegates. We have a real shot at causing some serious action at the convention if it goes brokered.